Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Gordon Hayward signed with Charlotte last season. He said we're anything but older and veteran, but we keep finding ways to win in clutch situations. That's something to build on. Each day, each game, we're getting better. We do that, and the results will take care of themselves. Guys, back to you.
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Powell and Covington up at the forward. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Now here's Hayward. Bridges sets the screen for Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Powell. Rozier against McCollum. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got the game going here with the first basket for Portland. Outside, Ball. Hayward on the wing, guarded by Powell. They get it back, and that one drops for him.
Just a nice job anticipating that time by Hayward. Excellent position for that second chance hoop.
Lillard against Ball. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Hayward against Powell. Over Hayward. Hayward with some nice D. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Cullen passes to Nurkic. To the left wing. Covington, a screen on Ball. That's short off the rim.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Bridges kicks to Ball. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. You can't get it to go.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Robert Covington. Rozier into the lane, and he bangs it home with one hand.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack, going right at guys.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here is Hayward. Following the score by Damian Lillard. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. McCollum outside. Back to Covington. Lillard outside. Rozier against McCollum. Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 7 points for Lillard. Hornets trail by 3. And here is Rozier. Dishes it to Hayward. Just 4 to shoot. Ball finds Bridges. Plumlee trying to break loose. Scooped up. And it's in there. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I like the ruggedness that Bridges plays with. This guy's a load to stop and really can dig out those rebounds.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Ball. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And Hayward with the block. Ball against Powell. And it's Ball penetrating. No good on the shot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Rozier. Ball with it. Now Covington defending. Ball kicks to Rozier. Plumlee sets the pick for Bridges. Shoots over Lillard. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside, Covington. Back to Nurkic. Out to the wing. Outside, Covington. It's McCollum on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. Plumlee with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Damian Lillard, third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Lillard against Ball. Nurkic with the steal. To the middle. Powell. That's good.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball feeling it out a bit. The pass to Hayward. From past the arc. They get it again. Bridges kicks to Hayward. Bridges a screen on Powell. Here's Hayward. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Covington against Hayward. Shot clock at 5. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pass to Rozier. Ball with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And taking a look at some stats here for Rozier. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 20 points a game. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Hornets trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Bouknight, he's checked in for Hayward. And Smith subbed in for Terry Rozier. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Smith finds Washington. Smith right side, trying to get something going. The offensive rebound. Oubre outside. Passes it to Bouknight. And it's off from three-point range. Portland leading by 7. Here's McCollum. Out to Nance. Clock at 4. Goes back up. Shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland. Smith right side. That's tipped. Back to Bridges. Now here's Bouknight. Covered by Nance. From deep three-point range, Bouknight, no good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Now here's Nance. He kicks it to Zeller. A second chance effort and a wide open look for McCollum. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 7 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Bouknight. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Simons. That one, no good. Great D that time from Oubre. Bridges passes to Washington.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense fouling.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark
by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line.
Well, you look at a guy like Washington, talented, young, and continuing to get better. It's a lot of fun watching his progress.
Now McCollum. He's got 7. Here's Powell, and he drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 11-point game. Charlotte moving the ball around. Now here's Bouknight. Defense right on him. Here's Washington. An easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Inside. Here's Nance. Knocked away. Oubre. No one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Portland. They're on a 17-7 run.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his work.
Now, here is Smith following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Bridges a screen on McCollum. Powell down low. Covered by Oubre. The shot by Powell, no good. Hornets trail by 9. Washington kicks to Smith. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Pass to Simons. And here is Zeller, covered by Oubre. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Charlotte's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. There's a screen by Washington. Takes the 3. Bouknight, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Here's Bouknight. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the inside. Lets it go from 11. He doesn't hit that one. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Trailblazers as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also
builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On the floor for Portland, Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. And it's Nance in at the 3. Nance finds Covington. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Nurkic. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball with it. He's picked up by Nance. Ball, the pass to Plumlee, and good that time.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to McCollum. Screen by Nurkic. It's McCollum with the drive. And it's sent back by Plumlee. They get the rebound. Now, here's Washington. He dishes it to Plumlee. Kicks the ball. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Ball against Lillard. Drives to the hoop. McCollum outside. Outside Covington. Pass to Lillard. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Looking now at some numbers for LaMelo Ball. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Nance outside. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now Ball after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. Takes it inside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Hayward's got his second basket of the game. Here is Lillard. He's got 7. Covington, a screen on Ball. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Stolen by McCollum. Passes it to Covington. He kicks to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nurkic setting the pick for McCollum. Here he goes. It's deflected.
How about Rozier throwing it out of there? Come strong or don't come at all.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. There's a screen by Washington. Ball against Lillard. Deflects the pass. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And here is Ball after Larry Nance getting his 3 to go. For 3, Hayward. And they'll get another chance. Tries again, and the bucket is good from Plumlee down low. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Trailblazers leading by 12. McCollum passes to Lillard. McCollum with the screen on Ball. Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And you got to be on Lillard at all times, capable of capitalizing from that mid-range area.
Ball sets a screen for Hayward. Over Nance. Hayward can't hit.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Lillard against Ball. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rozier against McCollum. Plumlee with a screen on McCollum. 4 on the clock. Rozier for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Covington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard outside. Covington dishes to Lillard. Nurkic in the post. Washington's on him. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
There's a screen by Washington. Out to Hayward. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hayward.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Kelly Oubre comes in for Terry Rozier. And then for the Trailblazers, Zeller, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Norman Powell comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Both good from the line that time. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And here's Hayward after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. The kick out to Ball. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Powell, the pass to Zeller. Back to Powell. Pass to Lillard. From deep 3-point range, Oubre pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Hornets. Bouknight comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Ish Smith in for Ball. Lillard outside. Covington a screen on Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Lillard with it. He's got 12. Now the dish to Powell. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Zeller, a screen on Oubre. The shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 16. Bridges, right side. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Covington against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Washington.
Really good to see Zeller put himself in position to contest that shot.
Smith, no luck. Lillard outside. The pass to Simons. Powell against Oubre. Powell kicks to Covington. Simons from outside. Bouknight with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yep, that one goes in there. Oubre's got his first points of the night.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Zeller. Dishes it to Lillard. Zeller setting the pick for Lillard. They need this one. Got a hand on it.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Smith with it. Now Covington defending. And it's Smith missing. Portland leading by 14. Now Powell shoots over Oubre. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Powell with the steal. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Lillard outside. Lillard, a screen on Oubre. It's Powell with the drive. And no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And it's Smith missing.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Simons surveying the D. And there's Zeller, and that's good on the assist by Powell. Zeller's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, like most guys, a comfort zone inside for Zeller. The closer he is, the more effective he is.
Hornets trail by 16. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Bouknight. That one off the back iron and out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Powell. And there's the drive. Tries again. And Zeller kicks to Powell. Passes it to Simons. 5 on the clock. Portland moving the ball around. He gets that one. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Bouknight. Misses the layup. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Trailblazers lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
2.
Thanks a lot. Cody, you are having an impact for your team in the first half. What has been your approach?
I always want to come out with energy, try to give us a spark off the bench. So trying to be aggressive on both ends, especially on the defensive end, trying to force turnovers, trying to speed them up. It's a talented team.
It's been working so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. What time is it? Yep, halftime, but really it's been Dame time with the way Lillard's played so far.
You're right, Ernie. Look at the numbers. His impressive point contribution speaks for itself. He's put the team on his back on the offensive end, of course, and he's saying, hey, follow me.
All right, and now that we have a moment, here are the upcoming games on the schedule. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Get through.
Down low. Here's Bridges. Portland grabs the miss. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. The 11-footer. Here's Nurkic. Count that bucket. Nurkic has got the first basket of the third quarter for Portland.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now here's Ball. Over Lillard. Nurkic with the block. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Offline with his 3. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Nurkic with the block. To the paint. Here's Covington. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's McCollum. Nice shot from the wing. McCollum's got 11 points. The Hornets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Rozier kicks to Ball. Hayward on the wing. Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 13. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
And both free throws good for Covington.
You know, Covington's ability to space the floor and his length at the defensive end is something every team is looking for. He is the prototypical 3-and-D player in my mind.
Now, here's Ball. Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Nurkic. Baseline J on the way. Charlotte again missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Rozier. Kicks the ball. Will it go? Powell pulls it in. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Portland making a change here. Nance is checked in. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Damian Lillard is second.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Bridges a screen on Nance. Hayward with the ball. Now Covington defending. Hayward against Nance. Here's Nurkic. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball against Lillard. Ball dishes to Hayward. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Pass the ball to stop the drought. And the Hornets miss again.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Ball against Nance. Nurkic setting the pick for Covington. Kept alive.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And the Hornets call time here. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end. Let's take a look at the numbers for McCollum. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 23 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
And here are the Hornets now. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Ball kicks to Bridges. Plumlee with a screen on Covington. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Here's Plumlee. Bridges trying to free himself up. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist from Bridges.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Trailblazers.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lillard outside. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 17.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hornets shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Ball kicks to Hayward. On the wing, Rozier. Bridges sets the screen for Rozier. And it's good for 2.
One of the things coaches like is aggressive players, and Rozier is that in spades.
Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Covington a screen on Ball. And the pass to Covington. Nance outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Covington. It's McCollum on the wing. They get it back. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Rozier after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic.
Rozier doing good work that time in the pick and roll.
And so here's Portland. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. McCollum kicks to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 7th assist here tonight. Ball against Lillard. Pass to Hayward. Looking to get back on track here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
By employing the change of pace dribble, Hayward creates windows for a shot inside and outside. Two.
Free throw drops for Hayward.
Well, you know, it's really been hard to see all the injury issues that Hayward's had to deal with over the last few years. But still, when he's healthy, I think he's one of the most dangerous players in the league at both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Bouknight comes in for Ball. And then for the Trailblazers, Zeller, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Hayward hits them both. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Simons, the pass to Lillard. And he uses the glass on the layup. 22 points for Lillard.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Now here's Bouknight. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Rozier, here we go. Washington inside. He's covered by Zeller. Second shot opportunity. And it's Portland with the rebound. Zeller's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Zeller setting the pick for Lillard. And the layup falls. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Charlotte shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Rozier kicks to Bridges. Now here's Bouknight. Pass to Rozier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
That's good from Rozier.
Well, a lot of people were nervous about Rozier's contract. Signed for big money with the Hornets, but he has more than earned it.
You know, at the time, a lot of fans thought it was too much for him, Greg, but to Rozier's credit, he's improved since he inked that deal, and now it's looking like a cap-friendly contract.
And both free throws good for Rozier. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He dishes it to Lillard. Pass to Nance. Covington wide open. He fires. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here is Bouknight after the three-pointer from Robert Covington. Washington finds Rozier. Nice D from Lillard.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now, here's Rozier. 8 points for him. Hayward passes to Washington. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
The Hornets have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. Ish Smith, he's checked in for Rozier. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Powell's checked in.
One shot.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Nance. And Lillard kicks to Nance. They grab their own miss. Zeller. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Hayward goes in. That one doesn't go. Now Portland takes it the other way. Powell against Smith. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Nance passes to Lillard. Clock at 6. Here's Zeller.
I think Washington, because of his athleticism and length, can be an outstanding defender in this league.
The Hornets shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Hayward on the wing. All sorts of time. And the jumper falls for him. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
You know, you can do so much with Hayward offensively because he's versatile. He's good off the bounce, and he can catch and shoot as well.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 1:16 left to play in the third. And the dunk by Zeller.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Lillard against Smith. There's the pass to Hayward. And it's Hayward again missing. Portland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Zeller finds Lillard. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Powell. Here's Zeller. Up top Powell. Covered by Oubre. Count that one. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Smith scanning the floor. Passes to Bouknight. Charlotte moving the ball around. It's good. Bouknight's got his first 2 points of the night.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Pass to Simons. Launches a three. Second chance shot. And Zeller with the lay-in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 16 rebounds. And here is Bouknight. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Tony Snell. Little out there with Brown. Then it's Zeller, and it's Simons in at the 1 spot.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The pass to McDaniels. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Simons. He kicks it to Little. 6 to shoot. Zeller setting the pick for Brown.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
And Brown drops them both. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Smith outside to the inside. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Nurkic a screen on Smith. Simons the pass to Nurkic. Smith outside. And the shot goes down.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nurkic can't hit. Hornets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Smith finds Jones. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Carey. Shoots a 3. Little with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Simons the pass to Little. Out to the right wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Nurkic a screen on Smith. Driving inside. And it's Simons missing.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Martin against Brown. Smith outside. Outside Martin. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Simons. Nurkic a screen on Smith. Here's Simons. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Nurkic. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now, here is Smith. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Jones with the stuff.
You know, in addition to his blinding speed, Smith just drops dimes all over the place. He's really difficult to match up against in the pick and roll.
Here's Simons. Now the pass to Nurkic. The 9-foot shot. Pass to Simons. Kicks it to Snell. And here's Little. Screen by Nurkic. To Snell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
And the first one at the line is good. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now here is Martin. Got a piece of it. Here's Jones. The shot misses. Good D by Covington.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Charlotte making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's Jones with the ball for Charlotte. Smith kicks to Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Rozier's got 9 points here in the second half.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's McCollum. The Hornets pull it in. Smith outside. He feeds it to Plumlee. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Passes it to Simons. Rozier against McCollum. Knocks down the step-back J.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. with social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Now Nance, after Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go. It's McCollum on the wing. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And he recovers it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. McCollum passes to Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Washington. Up top, Plumlee. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. Rozier into the lane. Clock at 4 for 3. Bridges. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. McCollum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over Rozier. Here's Nurkic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Count that one. Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Rozier against McCollum. Washington kicks to Rozier. Bridges for 3. And again, the Hornets missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
2 shots.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here, aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now, here's Rozier. And the pass to Bridges. To end the drought. A rebound by Simons. Simons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nance outside. Floats it up there for Nurkic.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Smith. Bridges outside. Passes it to Washington. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And for Portland, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. McCollum outside. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Clock at 2. Plumlee, no luck. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. There's the dish to Nurkic. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. McCollum finds Covington. Nurkic in the post, working on Plumlee. Nurkic can't hit. The Hornets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jusuf Nurkic.
Boy, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Now here's Bouknight after Terry Rozier's miss. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 40 seconds left in the game. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Here's Nurkic. Pass to Simons. Outside Covington. The pass to Nurkic. That's a 2 from Simons. The Hornets pull it in. Now here's Bouknight. And Covington sends it back.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Damian. It was a big night for everyone from long range. How did you get those shots?
I thought we just executed well. Yesterday we went over a lot of offense, 5-on-0. The second group we walked through a lot of offense, and it was an emphasis to come out here and execute, run our plays, and get higher quality looks, and we did that, and I think it showed in the way we shot the ball. So we got to continue that.
Great spacing and great flow, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Yusuf Nurkic.